What if I told you that Africa is home to some of the most powerful gods the world has ever known? Gods that shaped creation, ruled over destiny, and wielded forces beyond imagination. These deities, revered across vast regions and cultures, are not just mythological figures. They are embodiments of power, wisdom, and cosmic influence that have stood the test of time. But who are these gods? What kind of power did they possess? And how do they compare to the mighty gods of other mythologies like Zeus, Odin, or Shiva? Prepare yourself to be captivated by the legends of Africa's most powerful deities, each with a unique story that has transcended generations. Africa, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, is a continent teeming with cultural diversity and an incredibly rich mythological heritage. From the sun-drenched deserts of Egypt to the dense forests of West Africa, each region has its own pantheon of deities, each with a unique story to tell. These gods are not mere figments of imagination. They are deeply rooted in the traditions and daily lives of the people who revere them. African mythology is an intricate tapestry woven with tales of creation, heroism, and divine intervention, passed down through generations via oral storytelling, art, and rituals. These myths don't just explain natural phenomena, they serve as moral compasses, guiding societies in their spiritual journeys and everyday lives. First, we have Nyame, the supreme god of the Akan people of Ghana. A being of infinite wisdom and power, Nyame is believed to have created the universe and everything within it. He is the keeper of destiny and the ultimate judge of human actions. His influence is so profound that even lesser gods seek his guidance. As the sky god, Nyame is omnipresent and omnipotent, watching over his creation and ensuring balance in the cosmos. But what makes Nyame truly fascinating is his relationship with humanity, granting them life and the potential to shape their own destinies. Then we turn our gaze to Olodumare, the almighty ruler of the Yoruba pantheon. Olodumare is considered the source of all existence, a god so powerful that he entrusts his will to the Orishas, divine beings who act as intermediaries between him and humanity. Unlike many other gods, Olodumare is distant yet ever-present, embodying the concept of Ase, the vital force that fuels all things in the universe. His influence can be felt not only in Africa, but across the world through Yoruba traditions that have spread to the Americas via the transatlantic diaspora, blending into religious practices like Santeria and Candomblé. From West Africa, our journey takes us northward to the ancient sands of Egypt, where we encounter Amun-Ra, the king of the gods. Amun-Ra is the embodiment of supreme power and the giver of life. As the sun god, he reigns over the heavens, illuminating the world with his radiant presence. Pharaohs built entire empires in his honor, believing his divine favor granted them power and prosperity. He was the god of kings and the king of gods, merging with Ra to become the ultimate deity of light, creation, and the afterlife. But no pantheon is complete without a god of war and strength, and for that, we look to Ogun, the fearsome warrior of the Yoruba people. Ogun is the god of iron, technology, and battle, revered by warriors, blacksmiths, and innovators alike. His raw power is both destructive and creative, symbolizing the duality of progress and destruction. Legends speak of his unmatched strength and ferocity, clearing paths for humanity and paving the way for civilization through iron and industry. Finally, no discussion of African gods would be complete without the legendary trickster Anansi. Unlike the others, Anansi does not wield brute strength or cosmic authority. Instead, he possesses the most valuable weapon of all, wisdom and cunning. This spider god of the Akan people is famous for his cleverness, using his intellect to outwit foes and impart valuable lessons. Through Anansi's tales, we learn that intelligence often triumphs over might. His influence extends beyond Africa, finding a home in Caribbean and African American folklore, where he continues to inspire stories of resilience and wit. These five gods, Nyame, Olodumare, Amun-Ra, Ogun, and Anansi, represent the pinnacle of African mythology. Their stories are filled with intrigue, wonder, and timeless lessons that continue to inspire and shape cultures around the world. So, join us on this thrilling journey as we delve into their legendary tales and discover what makes them the most powerful gods of Africa. Nyame, the almighty sky god of the Akan people of Ghana, is one of the most powerful and revered deities in African mythology. His name, often translated as "he who knows and sees everything," encapsulates his omniscient and omnipotent nature. To the Akan people, Nyame is not merely a distant celestial being, but the ultimate force of creation and the supreme authority over all aspects of existence. His divine presence is believed to transcend the physical world, watching over humanity with an all-seeing eye, ensuring balance and harmony across the cosmos. Nyame is more than just a creator. He is the source of wisdom, justice, and the architect of destiny itself. In Akan cosmology, Nyame reigns supreme over all things, holding unparalleled power over life and death, order and chaos. He is often depicted as an all-encompassing entity residing in the sky, beyond the reach of human comprehension. Unlike the gods of other mythologies, Nyame is not bound by human-like emotions or fallibility. He is perfect, infinite, and all-knowing. As the creator of the universe, Nyame is believed to have meticulously crafted the world, designing everything from the vast skies to the smallest grains of sand. The Akan believe that he set the cosmic order into motion and continues to govern it with absolute authority, ensuring that everything follows the divine plan he laid out at the dawn of creation. One of the most intriguing aspects of Nyame's influence is his role as the keeper of destiny. It is said that before each soul is born into the physical world, it stands before Nyame, who assigns it a unique destiny known as Nkrabeya. This destiny determines the course of an individual's life, outlining their purpose, trials, and ultimate fate. However, Nyame does not dictate every action. He grants humans free will, allowing them to choose their paths while still guiding them through their predetermined journey. This balance between fate and free will is a core belief in Akan spirituality, and Nyame remains the ultimate judge of how one fulfills their destiny. African oral traditions are rich with captivating myths and stories about Nyame, each offering valuable insights into his nature and influence. One of the most famous myths recounts the creation of the world and Nyame's relationship with the lesser gods, known as the Abosom. According to legend, in the beginning, there was only Nyame and the vast, empty void of the universe. Desiring companionship and assistance, Nyame created the Abosom to help him shape the world. Together, they sculpted the mountains, rivers, and forests, bringing forth life in the form of plants, animals, and, eventually, humanity. While the Abosom were responsible for specific elements of nature, such as the seas, the sun, and fertility, Nyame retained ultimate control, ensuring that all forces worked in harmony. Another widely known legend speaks of how Nyame gave humans their souls, further establishing his profound connection with humanity. It is believed that before a person is born, Nyame breathes a divine spark into their being, endowing them with a unique soul, or Kra. This soul connects humans to the spiritual realm, acting as a bridge between the physical world and the divine. The Akan people hold that after death, the soul returns to Nyame, where it is judged based on the life it led and how well it fulfilled its destiny. This belief underscores the moral and ethical framework that governs Akan society, emphasizing the importance of living a righteous and purposeful life. Nyame's influence permeates all aspects of Akan culture, from religious practices to social values and traditional ceremonies. His omnipresence is reflected in everyday language and expressions, with phrases like Nyame Bekier, meaning God will show the way, commonly used to express faith in his divine guidance. The Akan people believe that Nyame's blessings are essential for success in any endeavor, whether it be farming, trade, or personal growth. Offerings and prayers are frequently made to him, seeking his favor and protection in all aspects of life. Traditional ceremonies dedicated to Nyame are grand and elaborate, often featuring music, dance, and intricate rituals that honor his supremacy. Priests and spiritual leaders act as intermediaries between Nyame and the people, interpreting his will and offering guidance based on divine messages. These religious figures play a crucial role in preserving the spiritual heritage of the Akan people, ensuring that Nyame's teachings continue to be passed down through generations. Nyame's presence is also deeply embedded in Akan art and symbolism. His essence is often represented through intricate Adinkra symbols, visual motifs that convey profound philosophical concepts. The Gay Nyame symbol, which means "except for God," is one of the most famous and widely recognized representations of Nyame's supreme power. It serves as a constant reminder of his omnipotence and the belief that nothing exists without his will. Beyond religious practices, Nyame's influence extends to the moral and ethical foundations of Akan society. His divine justice serves as the ultimate benchmark for human behavior, encouraging values such as integrity, respect, and responsibility. The Akan people believe that living in alignment with Nyame's principles brings about harmony and prosperity, while straying from his path invites misfortune and chaos. This belief system fosters a strong sense of community and accountability, as individuals strive to uphold the values that align with their divine destinies. In modern times, the reverence for Nyame remains strong, even as globalization and technological advancements reshape traditional beliefs. His presence can still be felt in the daily lives of Akan people, influencing decision-making, cultural expressions, and spiritual practices. Many Ghanaians, whether living in urban cities or rural villages, continue to seek Nyame's guidance in times of uncertainty and hardship, reaffirming their deep-rooted faith in his omnipotence. Nyame's significance has also extended beyond Ghana, with the Akan diaspora spreading his worship to different parts of the world. In countries with significant African diaspora populations, such as the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Caribbean, Nyame's influence is evident in cultural celebrations, storytelling traditions, and spiritual practices that honor African heritage. His universal themes of creation, destiny, and justice resonate with people of all backgrounds, making him a timeless symbol of divine authority. In conclusion, Nyame stands as a towering figure in African mythology, embodying the essence of creation, destiny, and divine justice. His omnipotence and omniscience make him the ultimate source of power and wisdom for the Akan people, guiding them through life's journey with unwavering presence. Whether through ancient myths, cultural traditions, or modern spiritual practices, Nyame's influence endures, reminding us of the profound connection between humanity and the divine. Olodumare, the supreme deity of the Yoruba pantheon, is one of the most revered and omnipotent gods in African spirituality. Unlike many other deities, Olodumare stands apart as a transcendent, all-powerful being who exists beyond the reach of human comprehension. In Yoruba cosmology, Olodumare is considered the ultimate source of life, energy, and destiny. While he is not actively involved in the day-to-day affairs of the world, his presence permeates every aspect of existence. The Yoruba people regard him as the creator of the universe, the orchestrator of fate, and the one who governs the cosmic order with absolute authority. His power is so vast and supreme that he entrusts lesser deities, known as the Orishas, to carry out his will and maintain balance in the world. Olodumare's influence extends across all facets of creation, from the physical realm to the spiritual domain. He is often described as the master of Ase, the divine force that fuels all things. Ase, in Yoruba belief, is the spiritual energy that enables life to function and flourish. It is the invisible power behind the wind, the ocean, and even the breath of living beings. Without Olodumare's Ase, nothing in the universe can exist or thrive. This concept highlights his omnipresence and the Yoruba people's understanding of a universe governed by a singular, all-encompassing force. Olodumare's powers are limitless. He is beyond time, beyond space, and beyond human understanding. Unlike other gods, who may be approached with offerings and sacrifices, Olodumare is not worshipped directly in the same way. Instead, prayers and reverence are channeled through the Orishas, divine beings who act as intermediaries between humanity and the Supreme Creator. A fascinating aspect of Yoruba cosmology is how Olodumare delegates his authority to the Orishas. These powerful spirits, numbering over 400, serve as custodians of various aspects of existence. Each Orisha governs a specific force of nature or human endeavor, such as Shango, the god of thunder and justice, or Yemoja, the goddess of the sea and motherhood. Through these deities, Olodumare ensures the world remains in harmony, with each Orisha playing a vital role in the cosmic order. Despite their power, the Orishas always acknowledge that they are mere extensions of Olodumare's will, reinforcing the belief that all things ultimately trace back to him. One of the most enduring myths surrounding Olodumare is the creation of the heavens and the earth. According to Yoruba tradition, in the beginning, there was only an endless expanse of sky and water. Olodumare, existing beyond the material realm, decided to create the earth and fill it with life. He entrusted the task to one of his most faithful Orishas, Obatala, who was sent down to shape the land. However, Obatala became distracted and indulged in palm wine, which led to the creation of imperfect beings. When Olodumare discovered this, he corrected the errors and completed the work himself, breathing Ase into all living things. This myth serves as a powerful reminder of Olodumare's perfection and mercy, highlighting his role as the ultimate arbiter of balance and justice. Another profound concept tied to Olodumare is the notion of Ase, which is not only a spiritual force but also a philosophical framework that governs Yoruba thought and life. Ase represents the power to make things happen, to create change, and to manifest one's destiny. It is believed that Olodumare grants every individual a portion of Ase, and it is up to them to use it wisely. This belief emphasizes personal responsibility and the interconnectedness of all things, reinforcing the idea that everyone has a role to play in the grand design of the universe. In Yoruba tradition, Olodumare is often associated with the color white, symbolizing purity, wisdom, and divine authority. He is sometimes depicted in abstract forms, such as an eternal light or an endless sky, underscoring his omnipotence and transcendence. Unlike other deities who have elaborate myths and narratives, Olodumare remains largely enigmatic, reflecting the belief that his essence is beyond human comprehension. Olodumare's influence is deeply ingrained in Yoruba culture and spirituality, shaping not only religious beliefs, but also social values and ethical codes. The Yoruba people hold a strong sense of communal responsibility, believing that their actions should align with the divine order set forth by Olodumare. This is reflected in practices such as Ifa divination, where individuals seek guidance through sacred verses to ensure they are following the right path in life. The concept of Iwa Pele, or good character, is also central to Yoruba ethics, emphasizing the need for integrity, humility, and respect, all attributes believed to align with Olodumare's will. The influence of Olodumare has extended far beyond the Yoruba homeland, particularly through the transatlantic slave trade, which saw millions of Yoruba people transported to the Americas and the Caribbean. Despite the hardships of slavery, Yoruba spirituality persisted and evolved in new environments, giving rise to syncretic religions such as Santeria in Cuba, Candomblé in Brazil, and Vodou in Haiti. In these faiths, Olodumare is often equated with the Christian God, while the Orishas take on the roles of saints and angels. This blending of traditions highlights the resilience of Yoruba spiritual beliefs and their ability to adapt while retaining their core essence. In modern times, Olodumare's presence can be seen in various cultural expressions, from music and dance to visual art and literature. Yoruba festivals honoring the Orishas often include invocations to Olodumare, recognizing him as the ultimate source of blessings and prosperity. His role as the supreme deity continues to inspire millions, serving as a spiritual anchor for those seeking guidance, strength, and purpose. The impact of Olodumare is also felt in contemporary African spirituality, where he serves as a bridge between traditional beliefs and modern religious practices. Many Yoruba people who have embraced Christianity or Islam still acknowledge Olodumare as the ultimate God, demonstrating the enduring legacy of his influence. This syncretism reflects the profound respect and reverence that Olodumare commands across generations and cultures. Ultimately, Olodumare embodies the highest ideals of Yoruba cosmology: creation, balance, and destiny. His role as the unseen but ever-present force behind all existence offers a profound perspective on the nature of divinity and the human experience. Whether through ancient myths, religious ceremonies, or cultural expressions, Olodumare's legacy continues to thrive, serving as a testament to the rich spiritual heritage of the Yoruba people. In conclusion, Olodumare is not just a deity, he is the foundation of Yoruba spirituality and a symbol of the divine force that unites all things. His wisdom, justice, and creative power remain as relevant today as they were in ancient times, reminding us of the profound connection between humanity and the divine. Amun-Ra, the supreme god of the ancient Egyptian pantheon, is a deity of immense power and influence, revered as the source of all life and the ultimate ruler of the cosmos. He is not only a sun god, but also a complex and multifaceted deity who embodies the concepts of creation, kingship, and divine authority. The fusion of Amun, the hidden god, with Ra, the visible sun god, created a singular force that symbolized both the seen and unseen aspects of existence. To the ancient Egyptians, Amun-Ra was the sustainer of life, the giver of energy, and the cosmic force that maintained order in the universe, a belief that granted him unmatched reverence throughout history. Amun-Ra's powers were believed to be limitless, making him the supreme force of existence. As the creator god, he was credited with bringing the world into being, shaping both the earth and the heavens through his divine will. His life-giving energy, embodied in the sun, was seen as essential to the growth of crops, the cycle of the Nile, and the overall prosperity of Egypt. Without Amun-Ra, there would be no light, no warmth, and no life. His role as the king of the gods meant that he was not only a creator, but also the ruler of all other deities in the Egyptian pantheon, with gods such as Osiris, Isis, and Horus acting under his supreme authority. One of Amun-Ra's most intriguing attributes is his duality, the hidden and the revealed. As Amun, he represents the divine mystery that permeates the universe, an unknowable force that cannot be directly seen or understood. As Ra, he manifests himself to the world, appearing in the form of the sun to illuminate existence and provide life. This duality reflects the Egyptian worldview, which embraced both the known and the unknown, the physical and the spiritual, in perfect harmony. The immense power of Amun-Ra was not only spiritual, but also political. Pharaohs saw themselves as his earthly representatives, ruling in his name and drawing their legitimacy from his divine authority. His favor was believed to bring prosperity and stability, while his displeasure could result in disaster and chaos. During the New Kingdom period, circa 1550 to 1070 BCE, Thebes became a major religious center dedicated to Amun-Ra, with vast temples such as Karnak built in his honor. Priests of Amun-Ra wielded considerable power, often rivaling that of the pharaohs themselves, as they were seen as intermediaries between the god and the people. The mythology of Amun-Ra is rich with tales of cosmic journeys, divine battles, and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. One of the most famous myths describes Amun-Ra's journey through the underworld each night. According to Egyptian belief, as the sun set in the west, Amun-Ra embarked on a perilous journey through the Duat, the realm of the dead. He traveled in a solar boat, facing various challenges and battles against the serpent god Apep, a monstrous force of darkness and chaos that sought to prevent the sun from rising again. With the help of other gods such as Seth and Thoth, Amun-Ra overcame Apep and emerged victorious each morning, ensuring the rebirth of the sun and the continuation of life. This daily cycle symbolized the eternal struggle between light and darkness, good and evil, reinforcing the Egyptian belief in balance and renewal. Another important myth surrounding Amun-Ra involves his role in the rise and fall of Egyptian dynasties. It was believed that Amun-Ra chose the pharaohs to rule Egypt, granting them divine right and ensuring their success. However, if a ruler failed to honor him or deviated from Ma'at, the cosmic order of truth and balance, he could withdraw his blessings, leading to the decline of the kingdom. The famous pharaoh Akhenaten's attempt to replace Amun-Ra with the worship of the sun disk Aten was seen as heretical and resulted in a dramatic shift in Egyptian politics and religion. After Akhenaten's reign, Amun-Ra's worship was swiftly restored, highlighting the enduring power and influence of this mighty deity. Amun-Ra's influence extended far beyond ancient Egypt, leaving an indelible mark on various cultures and belief systems. His name and attributes can be traced through the expansion of Egyptian trade and conquest, influencing neighboring civilizations such as Nubia and Mesopotamia. Even today, echoes of his worship can be found in modern spiritual practices and New Age movements that draw inspiration from ancient Egyptian mythology. Pharaohs often attributed their victories and accomplishments to Amun-Ra's divine favor, dedicating monumental temples and offerings to ensure his continued blessings. The grandeur of Karnak Temple, one of the largest religious complexes in the world, stands as a testament to his significance. Pilgrims traveled from across Egypt to pay homage, seeking guidance, prosperity, and protection. The famous Oracle of Amun at the Siwa Oasis was known for providing divine counsel to rulers and seekers alike, reinforcing his reputation as an all-knowing god. In contemporary times, Amun-Ra continues to captivate scholars, spiritual seekers, and popular culture. His imagery is frequently used in art, literature, and even modern media, symbolizing enlightenment, power, and the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt. Many people interested in esoteric traditions and ancient wisdom look to Amun-Ra as a representation of the hidden mysteries of the universe, embodying the eternal pursuit of knowledge and balance. The legacy of Amun-Ra lives on not just in history books, but also in the hearts of those who continue to find inspiration in his mythology. His dual nature, encompassing both the visible and the hidden, speaks to the human quest for understanding the unknown while embracing the light of truth. His story is a reminder of the power of resilience, renewal, and the eternal cycles that govern existence. In conclusion, Amun-Ra stands as one of the most powerful and enduring deities in African mythology. His role as the supreme ruler, creator, and sustainer of life continues to influence spiritual thought and cultural expressions today. Whether through the grand temples of ancient Egypt or the philosophical interpretations of the modern world, Amun-Ra's presence remains a shining beacon of divine power and cosmic order. Ogun, the Yoruba god of war, iron, and technology, is one of the most powerful and revered deities in African mythology. He's a complex figure embodying both destruction and creation, making him a patron not only to warriors and hunters, but also to blacksmiths, artisans, and innovators. Ogun is often depicted as a fierce, battle-hardened warrior wielding a machete or sword, his body clad in iron, ready to clear obstacles and forge new paths for humanity. His role in the Yoruba pantheon is crucial, as he represents the raw power of transformation and progress, bridging the gap between chaos and order. Ogun's influence is not limited to the battlefield. He is also seen as a force that drives technological advancement, shaping civilizations and pushing humanity forward through innovation and resilience. In Yoruba cosmology, Ogun is considered one of the Orishas, divine beings who serve as intermediaries between the supreme god, Olodumare, and humanity. Unlike many other Orishas who govern natural elements such as the sea or the wind, Ogun's domain is tangible and practical, governing tools, weapons, and industry. He is the divine force that allows humans to shape their environment, build societies, and defend themselves. His presence is felt wherever there is labor, effort, and the forging of something new, whether in the blacksmith's workshop, the battlefield, or the modern factories of today. Ogun's power lies in his ability to both create and destroy. As the god of iron, he is the master of metallurgy, crafting weapons that can conquer enemies and tools that can build civilizations. This duality makes him a symbol of progress and destruction, embodying the idea that growth often comes with challenges and sacrifices. Ogun's influence extends beyond physical tools. He is also seen as the patron of technological progress, representing human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of advancement. One of Ogun's most significant attributes is his fearsome rage and unbreakable will. Legends speak of his immense strength and his determination to accomplish his goals, regardless of the obstacles in his way. He is relentless, never backing down from a challenge, and his energy is often invoked by those who need courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. Warriors and soldiers pray to Ogun for strength in battle, while craftsmen seek his blessings to create durable and effective tools. Despite his warlike nature, Ogun is also a protector and provider. In Yoruba tradition, he is invoked to remove obstacles, open pathways, and bring success in various endeavors. He is associated with honesty and integrity, as iron is seen as a symbol of truth and fairness. Those who walk the path of Ogun are expected to uphold justice and never shy away from hard work and discipline. This makes Ogun not just a warrior, but a guardian of righteousness and progress. Ogun's power lies in his ability to both create and destroy. As the god of iron, he is the master of metallurgy, crafting weapons that can conquer enemies and tools that can build civilizations. This duality makes him a symbol of progress and destruction, embodying the idea that growth often comes with challenges and sacrifices. Ogun's influence extends beyond physical tools. He is also seen as the patron of technological progress, representing human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of advancement. One of Ogun's most significant attributes is his fearsome rage and unbreakable will. Legends speak of his immense strength and his determination to accomplish his goals, regardless of the obstacles in his way. He is relentless, never backing down from a challenge, and his energy is often invoked by those who need courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. Warriors and soldiers pray to Ogun for strength in battle, while craftsmen seek his blessings to create durable and effective tools. Despite his warlike nature, Ogun is also a protector and provider. In Yoruba tradition, he is invoked to remove obstacles, open pathways, and bring success in various endeavors. He is associated with honesty and integrity, as iron is seen as a symbol of truth and fairness. Those who walk the path of Ogun are expected to uphold justice and never shy away from hard work and discipline. This makes Ogun not just a warrior, but a guardian of righteousness and progress. Ogun's mythology is filled with tales of heroism, resilience, and divine fury. One of the most well-known myths describes how Ogun descended from the heavens to clear paths for humanity. According to Yoruba legend, when the Orishas were preparing to descend to the earth, they found it covered in dense forests and impassable terrain. It was Ogun, wielding his mighty iron tools, who cleared the way, cutting through the forests and carving roads that allowed civilization to take root. This story underscores his role as a pathfinder and pioneer, symbolizing humanity's ability to overcome obstacles and shape the world through effort and determination. Another popular myth tells of Ogun's fearsome rage and the consequences of his unchecked power. It is said that Ogun once lived among humans, helping them with his skills and wisdom. However, when he was betrayed or disrespected, his anger knew no bounds, leading him to wreak havoc and destruction. Realizing the danger he posed, Ogun retreated to the forests, vowing to return only when called upon with respect and proper offerings. This story serves as a warning of the potential consequences of disrespecting the forces that drive progress and innovation, emphasizing the need for balance and humility. Ogun is also closely associated with rituals and ceremonies that involve offerings of iron, palm wine, and sacrifices. Devotees honor him by pouring libations on the ground, symbolizing their connection to the earth and their respect for his power. These rituals are performed to seek Ogun's protection, strength, and guidance in various aspects of life, from warfare and business to personal growth and resilience. Ogun's influence stretches far beyond the borders of the Yoruba homeland, as his worship has spread across the African diaspora, particularly in the Americas and the Caribbean. Through the transatlantic slave trade, Yoruba spiritual traditions found their way to new lands, blending with indigenous and colonial belief systems to create syncretic religions such as Santeria in Cuba, Candomblé in Brazil, and Vodou in Haiti. In these traditions, Ogun is often syncretized with Christian saints, such as Saint George or Saint Peter, reflecting his qualities of strength, protection, and leadership. In the diaspora, Ogun remains a powerful symbol of resilience and survival. Enslaved Africans who carried Ogun's stories with them saw him as a source of strength and hope, calling upon him in times of hardship and struggle. Today, many Afro-Caribbean communities continue to honor Ogun through ceremonies, festivals, and artistic expressions that pay homage to his enduring legacy. Ogun's cultural impact is also evident in modern industries and labor movements. Many workers and activists invoke Ogun's spirit when seeking justice and fair treatment in the workplace, viewing him as a champion of hard work and perseverance. His association with technology and innovation has also inspired contemporary artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs who see Ogun as a driving force behind creativity and progress. In contemporary Yoruba culture, Ogun continues to be revered in various aspects of life. His festivals, such as the annual Ogun Festival in Nigeria, draw thousands of devotees who come to pay tribute through music, dance, and traditional rites. Ogun's symbols, such as the iron sword and anvil, can be found in homes, businesses, and public spaces as reminders of his presence and protection. Moreover, Ogun's principles of strength, integrity, and perseverance resonate with people beyond religious contexts. He is often invoked metaphorically in leadership and governance, where individuals seek to embody his qualities of resilience and fairness. His legacy serves as a reminder that progress requires dedication, courage, and a willingness to confront challenges head-on. In conclusion, Ogun stands as a powerful figure in African mythology, embodying the balance between destruction and creation, war and peace, innovation and tradition. His influence permeates every aspect of human endeavor, from craftsmanship and technology to warfare and justice. Whether through ancient myths, religious practices, or modern cultural expressions, Ogun's legacy endures as a symbol of strength, progress, and resilience. Anansi, the legendary trickster god of wisdom and stories, is one of the most beloved and enduring figures in African mythology. Originating from the Akan people of Ghana, Anansi's influence has transcended geographical boundaries and found a lasting place in folklore across the Caribbean and the Americas. Unlike the mighty deities of war, creation, and power, Anansi wields a different kind of strength, his intellect. He is often depicted as a spider or a man with spider-like features, symbolizing cunning, resourcefulness, and the power of storytelling. While he may not possess brute strength or divine wrath, Anansi's greatest weapon is his cleverness, using wit and wisdom to outsmart gods and mortals alike. Anansi's stories are filled with humor, moral lessons, and life strategies that teach people how to navigate the complexities of human existence. His tales often depict him as a small, seemingly insignificant creature who, through quick thinking and strategic planning, overcomes much larger and more powerful opponents. This archetype of the trickster not only serves to entertain but also provides deep philosophical insights into resilience, ingenuity, and the power of knowledge. Anansi's power lies in his ability to outwit both gods and humans. Unlike other deities who rely on brute force or supernatural abilities, Anansi uses his intelligence to achieve his goals. He is known for his sharp tongue, quick thinking, and ability to manipulate situations to his advantage. Anansi represents the belief that intelligence and wisdom are more powerful than physical strength, a theme that resonates deeply within African and diasporic communities. One of Anansi's most notable abilities is his power of storytelling. According to Akan mythology, it was Anansi who brought storytelling to the world, making him the ultimate guardian of wisdom and tradition. Through his stories, he passes down cultural values, teaches moral lessons, and preserves the knowledge of generations. Storytelling in African traditions is more than mere entertainment. It is a way of shaping society, teaching lessons, and providing guidance on how to navigate life's challenges. In addition to his role as a storyteller, Anansi is also considered a trickster who embodies duality, the ability to be both helpful and mischievous. Sometimes he uses his wit to benefit others, teaching important life lessons through his actions. At other times, he is self-serving, using deception and cunning to achieve his desires, often at the expense of others. This dual nature makes Anansi a relatable figure, representing the complexities of human nature. One of the most famous stories about Anansi is the tale of Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. According to legend, Anansi once desired to possess all the world's wisdom for himself. He collected every piece of knowledge and stored it in a pot, believing that by hoarding it, he would become the most powerful being in existence. However, as he attempted to hide the pot in the highest branches of a tree, it kept slipping and falling. His son, watching nearby, suggested tying the pot to his back instead of his front, an idea that Anansi had not considered. Realizing that wisdom belongs to everyone and not just a single being, Anansi dropped the pot and all the wisdom scattered across the world, becoming accessible to all. This myth teaches the lesson that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded, and that true wisdom often comes from unexpected sources. Another widely known myth tells the story of how Anansi brought storytelling to the world. According to Akan tradition, there was once a time when all stories belonged to the sky god, Nyame. Anansi, longing to control the stories himself, approached Nyame and offered to buy them. Nyame, amused by Anansi's ambition, set what seemed to be an impossible price. Anansi had to capture 3 of the most dangerous creatures in the world: the python, the leopard, and the hornets. Using his cunning, Anansi managed to trick each of them into captivity and presented them to Nyame, who, impressed by his resourcefulness, granted him control over all stories. This tale emphasizes the importance of cleverness, determination, and the idea that knowledge can be acquired through intelligence rather than force. Anansi's myths often feature him in competition with other deities and creatures, showcasing his resilience and cunning in overcoming obstacles. Whether tricking a more powerful rival or finding a clever way out of trouble, Anansi's stories celebrate the triumph of wit over might, making him a beloved and relatable figure across generations. Anansi's influence extends far beyond African mythology. Through the transatlantic slave trade, stories of Anansi traveled with enslaved Africans to the Caribbean, the Americas, and beyond. Over time, Anansi's character evolved and adapted to new cultural contexts, becoming a symbol of resilience and survival for those who faced oppression and hardship. In the Caribbean, Anansi became a central figure in storytelling traditions, particularly in Jamaica, where Anansi stories are still widely told and cherished today. In African American folklore, Anansi's tales have influenced numerous literary works and oral traditions, shaping the storytelling culture in communities across the United States. His legacy can be seen in popular children's books, folk music, and even modern media, where his clever and mischievous persona continues to inspire creativity and imagination. Anansi's stories have also had a significant impact on literature and popular culture. Writers such as Neil Gaiman have incorporated Anansi into modern storytelling, introducing him to a global audience through works like Anansi Boys and American Gods. His character appears in various forms in comic books, animation, and television, continuing to captivate audiences with his cleverness and charm. Beyond literature, Anansi's presence can be felt in everyday life, where his lessons of resourcefulness and intelligence continue to resonate. In many African and Caribbean communities, the values imparted through Anansi's tales, such as perseverance, adaptability, and wisdom, are passed down through generations, ensuring that his legacy endures. Anansi is also celebrated in cultural festivals and storytelling events, where his tales are performed through music, dance, and drama. These performances not only entertain, but also educate, keeping Anansi's stories alive and relevant in the modern world. His influence has also inspired various art forms, including visual arts, where his spider motif is commonly used to symbolize creativity, strategy, and resilience. In conclusion, Anansi remains one of the most powerful and enduring figures in African mythology. His tales of wit, wisdom, and resilience continue to inspire and entertain people across the world. Whether teaching lessons through ancient fables or appearing in modern literature and media, Anansi's legacy endures as a testament to the power of intelligence, storytelling, and the human spirit. African mythology is a vast and intricate tapestry, woven with tales of power, wisdom, and resilience, and at its heart stand 5 of the most powerful gods: Nyame, Olodumare, Amun-Ra, Ogun, and Anansi. Each of these deities embodies a unique force that continues to captivate and inspire people across generations and continents. Nyame, the supreme sky god of the Akan people, represents ultimate wisdom and destiny, governing the universe with an omnipotent presence. Olodumare, the almighty ruler of the Yoruba pantheon, is the source of all existence, entrusting his divine will to the Orishas to maintain balance in the world. Amun-Ra, the great sun god of ancient Egypt, symbolizes the eternal force of life and kingship, reigning supreme over creation and the cosmic order. Ogun, the fierce warrior of the Yoruba, bridges the realms of war and innovation, embodying the relentless pursuit of progress. And finally, Anansi, the clever trickster, teaches the value of intellect, storytelling, and resourcefulness, proving that wit often triumphs over strength. The enduring influence of these gods is not confined to the past. Their stories, principles, and symbols continue to resonate in modern culture and spirituality. In today's world, Nyame's teachings of destiny and morality inspire individuals to reflect on their life's purpose and seek balance. The Yoruba concept of Olodumare's Ase, divine energy, remains a foundational belief in Afro-Caribbean religions like Santeria and Candomblé, shaping spiritual practices and fostering a sense of connection with the divine. Amun-Ra's legacy endures through Egypt's iconic monuments and the philosophical ideas of renewal and enlightenment that permeate global culture. Ogun's spirit is reflected in contemporary craftsmanship, labor movements, and technological advancements, reminding us of the importance of perseverance and integrity. Anansi, with his cleverness and humor, continues to thrive in folklore, literature, and even popular media, teaching valuable life lessons in resilience and adaptability. Beyond their mythological roles, these deities offer profound insights into the human experience. Their stories explore themes of creation, order, chaos, justice, and ingenuity, concepts that are as relevant today as they were in ancient times. In a world increasingly dominated by technological advancements and societal shifts, the wisdom of these African gods provides a grounding force, reminding us of the importance of tradition, spirituality, and cultural heritage. Their myths serve as more than just stories. They are blueprints for understanding human nature, navigating life's challenges, and striving for greatness. In the African diaspora, these gods have found new expressions and meanings. Across the Americas and the Caribbean, the influence of African spiritual traditions remains strong, blending seamlessly with local cultures to create unique practices that honor the legacy of these deities. Whether through music, dance, art, or religious observances, the spirits of Nyame, Olodumare, Amun-Ra, Ogun, and Anansi continue to live on, offering guidance and inspiration to millions. Their influence can also be seen in contemporary pop culture. From blockbuster movies that draw inspiration from African mythology to books and television series that reimagine their stories for modern audiences, these gods have become symbols of strength, wisdom, and resilience. Their timeless appeal lies in their ability to adapt and evolve, remaining relevant across generations while staying true to their cultural origins. Ultimately, these 5 gods serve as powerful reminders of Africa's rich cultural heritage and its profound contributions to the world's spiritual landscape. They encourage us to embrace our destinies, pursue justice, seek knowledge, and honor our roots. Whether one looks to them for spiritual guidance, cultural pride, or simply as sources of inspiration, their stories hold timeless wisdom that continues to shape lives and communities. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into African mythology and the fascinating stories of these powerful gods, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family. By doing so, you help keep these incredible legends alive and bring awareness to the beauty and richness of African culture. Stay tuned for more content exploring the wonders of mythology, folklore, and ancient traditions from around the world. Thanks for watching, and remember, the stories of the gods are never truly forgotten as long as we continue to tell them.